Why Not Me? A Feeling of Millions by Anubhav Agarwal. Chapter 7. Is This Love? Just as she said, Joya texted. She had said, Joya texted me as soon as she reached Aligarh. Though the message was from an unknown number, I instantly knew it was her. Hello ji, she texted and reached Joya ji. I would like to believe that she was stunned because that's what the text was. The next message conveyed. How did you know it was me? Tell me honestly. Did you have my number all the while? She asked curiously. No, I didn't. I just took a wild guess. Things were getting weird and my feelings for her were growing. I still didn't know what to do. I thought about her all the day long, like the typical Bollywood style loves, and I imagine meeting her, love songs from Bollywood playing in the background, a clear blue sky and a golden evening. The grass would be dance to the music and would be happy because it had reached for feet, and I could see butterflies hovering around her, dressed in a dress as bright as the setting sun, and she would look precious when the sun's ray kissed her cheek gently and left a glow on her. I imagine the conversations we would have, how we would talk around the park and chase butterflies, or how I would try to hold her hand but then move mine away instantly for fear of being scolded. She might have moved cities, but she didn't move away from my thought and my wishes. Sometimes I did feel the distance between us, not the physical distance, but the emotional distance. Maybe I was too attached. Maybe she wasn't interested. Maybe she was too scared. Maybe. And one fine day, I decided to distance myself from her. Not that I stopped loving her, but I just could not hurt myself anymore. So on 16th April 2012, when I was talking to her, I acted as if I didn't know her, and then I disappeared mid-conversation. My mind and my heart kept battling. My mind wanted to stay away from her, and so I would not get hurt. But my heart said, even though what I felt was one-sided, we would still get to talk to each other, and I would still know her, even if she didn't accept me. I didn't care that I didn't care that we belong to different culture backgrounds. I didn't care that she would never accept me. She kept sending me messages, forwards, jokes, but I never replied. By 20 April 2012, I had enough of fight between my heart and my mind. I decided that I would at least convey my feeling. I would tell her how I felt, but what I wanted, and I made up my mind. No matter what she replied, I would confess. Joya, I have wanted to confess something to you for the past few days. In fact, from the moment we started talking to each other, but I never had the courage to tell you. I feared that you would stop being friends if I ever confessed this to you. Many things have changed between us, at least from my side. I don't know if these feelings are valid or not, but I can't control my heart, and now these feelings have become so strong that I cannot control them. I like you, Joya. In fact, I believe I have started loving you. It's weird without seeing someone and even hearing their voice. How can you fall in love with them? But I believe that this is the purest kind of love, because I love you. I love who you are and not how you look. I typed this after 3 attempts. Every time I wrote something, I thought about how she would respond to it. Finally, I just sent it. I wanted to get that load off my chest. My brain knew that I was making a mistake, but this was one of those times when I listened to my heart rather than my brain. Listen, can you come over to my place? I sent a text to Ankit. Oh, my way. On my way, he replied instantly. I tried to take my mind off the message I had just sent Joya. Ankit came over and I told him about all that had happened. He did not question me, did not comment. He just asked me to go for a walk with him. Late at night, my phone buzzed. Why? Didn't understand yet. I knew that she was trying to convey with that one single word. Why can't we just be friends? Why is it so difficult? Why did you have to ruin it all? Why did you have to fall for me? You said you were not like the others, you were different, and I thought so too. But now I don't think you are different. You are the same as every other guy. You are not different. I honestly different, accept this from you. I had an answer to every question she asked, but I didn't want to tell her because I understand what she wanted, and moreover, didn't want to lose her as a friend as well. I wanted to carry my heart out. I didn't know what to do, so I called up Ankit. I cried and cried and cried. He didn't question me. He just let me cry. Joya's message had hurt me and hurt me to the very core of my heart. I had never been so emotionally invested in someone, and the first time turned out like this. It was one of the worst dreams. The day I learned one thing, friendship is above love, and both experience taught me this. The one with Joya and one other with Ankit. I learned that friend would always support you, even your stupidest ideas. The next time when I came back from school, I threw my bag and my socks in my room and ran for my phone as usual to check if the Zoya had texted me, but but to my disappointment, there was no text from her. I thought I would send her a casual text and have a normal conversation. Hello G, how are you? 10 minutes later, I am okay, and how are you? Joya replied, and I am okay. Neither one of us mentioned my confession. She was being distant, and I felt that she was no longer happy talking to me. Everything was cold, and the message, the selections of words, and everything. I could not stand it. I tried responding with her again.